All right, here we go. We're going to do some Warframe. I know that I already have some videos of Warframe on my YouTube channel. We had intended to see what it would be like to do Warframe in 2025 with brand new accounts, and what we wound up doing was showing everybody how long it takes to rush through pretty much the entirety of Warframe, and I didn't want to do that. So this time, me and my lovely wife, who say hello, honey,
Hi.
we're going to be playing again, and we're going to take our sweet time with it this time. It's going to be a very chill playthrough, many recordings. It's going to take forever. If you wind up running across this, I would greatly appreciate it if you just, uh, subscribe to my channel, just, follow along with the journey. Leave suggestions if you want to in the comments. Here we go. Without further ado, let's watch this intro. It's amazing. They've done such a great job.
For generations you've slept. No purpose. No call to wake you. Grenier. Seeds from the ruins of the old war, swallowing colonies whole. But there's still hope. The Tenno. Monuments of an ancient warrior caste. Scattered across frail worlds. bringing an end to an empire. Then they left. Forgotten. Like a dream. Wake up, Tenno. Wake up.
And there was the intro video. I'm telling you, that is awesome cinematics. Now, me and my lovely wife had already spoken about it prior to starting this up, and we are 100% going with the most unpopular opinion in the entirety of the Warframe community as who to start with. And we are going to choose none other than the amazing, overpowered Mag.
She's heavy on energy dependency, but she is great.
She's amazing. And I am not going to lie, on my main account, which I will eventually have recordings of me playing on it as well, but my main account I play on one Warframe pretty much is the only one that I play on, and that is Rhino. He is my boy in the way I've got him modded. I don't even have to really worry about his health because he's got some magnificent overguard, which you'll learn about as we start playing. You'll see it on some of the enemies, but I don't have to use powers, and I'm going to try during this playthrough to not main on Rhino as he becomes available to me. And I'm going to try to actually use powers from Warframe. So this is going to be an experiment for, you know, not just how doing a Warframe account in 25 would be, but also my survivability when I'm not using Rhino. So let's go ahead and pick Mag. Of course, I did make mine. I chose the first option, so she's like a reddish pink color.
I chose the second one.
I see the Lotus has tried to wake you. Pity she's too late. You're my prize now, Tenno. No,
What weapon are you going with this time, bow or sword?
we are taking this one
I don't
with
know.
us.
What has he done to you? I can't lose another Tenno. I'm surging your Warframe's power systems. Quick, use your power. Defend yourself.
There we go. That was the number one
extraction
ability
ship is
that
waiting
you
for
start with any
The Premier
Warframe
will be hunting you.
that you build
Arm
or
yourself.
buy, because you can buy Warframes. I would suggest you don't do that because you could farm up and build every Warframe in this game, including Triumphs, without having to pay a penny.
Yeah, and it's every one of the bosses you can farm a Warframe when
Some
just
of
running
them,
that mission.
some of them are not
Or a
acquired
weapon.
through bosses. There's 2 or 3
Yeah.
that's not acquired through bosses.
They are through the Tenno lab and your
No,
dojo.
there's some
Some
that's
of them.
no, there's some that's acquired just by playing missions.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Big decision. I know we're not going into which ones right now. We're not going to jump ahead. I've got the bow and I got the skana. Which one? Which one? Which one?
Which one you picking?
Well, I think you could buy the bow with credits.
You can.
You have to build the Skana, so I think I'm going to pick the Skana. I'm just going to take this nice and slow and steady. I'm not going to zip through it. And tap B to melee destructible objects. Okay. Hold B to crouch and then walk under it. I'm not going to slide through it like I normally do. I'm going to follow this to the T. Normally, I would say pick up anything like this because when you break it, it gives you components you can use to build things. However, one thing we have figured out is it doesn't give you anything at this tutorial thing.
There's a cache of weapons ahead. Grab what you can.
Now watch this though. When you walk up behind this guy, he doesn't know you're there. And if you tap X, boom, silent kill. %, am not picking the kunai this time. Nope.
The pistol this time.
Yep, picking up the Leto.
Lado is also used to build another weapon.
Yep, the Leto is used to build the Acleto.
Good. The extraction point is up ahead. Hurry, before Vor finds out you've escaped.
Oh, I'm sure that old Mushroom Head already knows I've escaped. What? Somebody behind me? Where? Oh. Now you're not. So in this tutorial, if you go to start playing Warframe with a brand new account, it doesn't let you gain affinity to level up. It doesn't let you keep your resources. So the whole reason behind this tutorial is just to teach you how to do the base mechanics of the game. Don't get carried away trying to grab things. Actually pay attention and learn how to move.
This game is big on the way you move. Being able to bullet jump and get around everything.
Salvage team, why have you not reported in?
So I think the way I'm going to break this up is I will do the particular
There's the
quest it's going to
extraction
throw me on. That'll be one video. And then we'll move on to the next thing. And I may play multiple things in one day, but the way I'll break it up is so that the viewers, you guys, can watch one particular thing at a time and get a pretty good idea of how to do it. Ow.
Have you thought about which primary to use yet?
Oh, that's gonna be the Bratton all day. I don't know, I might get the Parasol. The Paras ain't bad. The Paras is actually kind of nasty if you mod it right.
And that gets you used to using a bow, which you'll have to use in a later quest.
My decrepit heart is pounding. This one is stronger than the rest. Lock the area down. This Tenno is mine.
Quick, get to the console and release the lockdown. Do that, and I will guide you to your old ship. It's your only chance.
Now these are ciphers. Normally it'll have a thing that pops up and you have to kind of follow it along. You'll see when I go to do
want
it.
to destroy you, but
They're very
I
easy
need
at the
to
start,
perform.
but then they get harder. But there are ways around that that you'll find out about as we play. All right, let's pick up the pairs. Now there are particular settings too with Warframe in its actual settings that should be gone through. It's very much worth noting to go through them. And when I get back on my ship, I will actually kind of go over what I do for me. It's all about personal preference. Not everybody likes the same thing. So what works for me may not work for you, but I will show you what I do. I will explain everything. And then you can, if you go to make an account, you can kind of go from there and figure out, exactly what you want to do. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So you have to hit the interact button when that little thing that spins around is directly over top one of those things. And it
Stop
does
touching
change.
you.
Grineer look like that.
Are my
The
senses
Corpus
deceiving me?
ones are
Operator,
a
is
little
that you?
more intricate.
Enemy reinforcements are here. Ship Cephalon, we require immediate extraction.
The operator is in danger? I will need a few moments to cycle the engines.
Tenno, are you afraid? You cannot hide from these old eyes. I've marked you. You will return to me.
And that is the tutorial. Please be mindful. If you're going to use a bow, try to be better at aiming than I am.
I went with the bow too, and I am not good with aiming.
Yeah, neither of us are. We do play with controller. It helps us a little bit. Some people do claim that mouse and keyboard are far more superior.
It's that time again.
All right, and there are these two. When you start playing once a day, you get a free item just for logging in. So it is important, even if you're not going to be able to play that day, just try to log in super quick, even if it's just to grab that and then log right back out.
Yeah, you can
Operator,
get
you
some
have
really special
returned.
rewards
I
with
am
the
Ordis,
weapons
ship
and
Cephalon,
mods.
a shadow of my former self. I cannot serve the operator in such a condition. Order me to self-destruct. I will understand.
The Grineer are ravenous for this old technology. It is superior to theirs. Perhaps there are systems left in the orbiter compartment?
Look at this mess. Those savages. Components have been removed. The lower orbiter compartments have no life support. Why did the operator abandon me? Arsenal management could be restored if the operator wishes it.
All right, so something to note. If you noticed, when I first got on my ship, Ordis, the little floating thing that was talking, said that he was just a shadow of his former self and he could not serve us in that condition. Now, I will show you as I go along these missions. You're going to run into these little things called cephalon fragments. Scan them when you have the opportunity to get scanners because it helps you learn more about this little guy called Ordis that seems to just live on your ship.
You honor Ordis. Now I can supply the operator with better modded firepower. Oh, the violation. Those have been looted as well.
We need to figure out what Captain Vor has done to you and stop him, but we'll need help. I found a communication segment we might salvage for your ship. When you are ready, activate your navigation system.
Ordis hopes the operator will punish the Grineer for dismantling it.
Okay, one more thing before I hit navigation. If you notice up in the upper right-hand corner of my screen, there's an icon of an envelope. That means I have mail. So we're going to go in here, click communication, inbox. And I've got 2 free forma, which is beautiful. Those will come in handy when I get weapons that I will actually put forma into. So we're going to go here and we're going to click the only mission we can do right now, which is restore ship comms. Now we're at a point where we will start gaining affinity. And I will show you, you'll very quickly figure out why that is important.
The segment you need is in a nearby data vault. Infiltrate the vault and retrieve the segment.
Okay, now since we've
Lascaris is working, breaking through.
since we've gotten a little bit better movement, we're going to
the
start moving
shadows
faster.
of your mind.
This data vault is equipped with a variety of security measures. How you defeat those measures is up to you.
The little blue energy balls, of course, they will come in handy, especially for mag. A lot of these frames, you can actually do a lot of these missions without ever using abilities. But mag is very... she's energy dependent because you will use your powers a lot with her. And just like that, we've got our first mod. Oh, there's somebody down there. At least it seems. Oh, yep, there they are. Alright, now that they're taken care of, can I go around? As I said, search the area, get the containers, because you will need it. There's an old saying in Warframe, you never have enough resources, and it is very true. Have you ever gotten enough resources, honey?
No. And don't
You're
get me
nearing
started
the
on
console.
Endo.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Now, you
Never
see
enough.
these orange fields that keep popping up. Avoid them at all costs. Trick with this particular spy is if you go up top, there's a vent you can knock out. Then you drop it right down on the inside. And you're good to go. You can go right around here. Click, 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 and
Data
done.
extracted. They won't even know
Door
it's
will
gone.
open up right there
The
so that you
segment
can
is
go
yours.
back out.
Head to extraction.
But try to get all these
As
containers
every
first.
moment passes, the Ascaris burrows deeper, revealing you.
I do have it set where when I go to aim, it stays on. It just helps me. Reached rank 2 with the weapon. So now I've got almost everybody around here took care of. Let's go ahead and take care of him. Okay, it's not showing anybody close, so you go ahead and you loot the rest of this. And don't forget to use your powers every now and again as you're through, because that's what levels up your Warframe faster. And then you can hang around and keep shooting everything in this mission. But if you do that, it's going to turn into an endless mission because it's the first mission and everything is super easy. Of course, plus the containers open. Now, when you get to the end of this one, there are things that you don't see with the naked eye that you actually need to do. One is there's always a container here. Sometimes one of these lockers would be good for you. But then you go up here, you can go over here. There's more stuff. And like I said, it may seem unimportant, but you need your resources. Rubido. Hey, now once you feel like you've gotten about everything that you can get, we're gonna go over here. And you're done.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
There we go. We've hit rank 6 with the Paris, 5 with the Leto and the Skana, and Mag has reached rank 4. Which means she should have her second ability now, I believe. That might be rank 5, I don't really remember. But now the good thing is, since the weapons have ranked up,
Orbiter Void Cloak engaging. Welcome
we can
back, Operator.
go down here.
The Operator has recovered a segment. Install it now. Orders
Well, we
patiently
might not
awaits
be able
its
to
installation.
until we recover the mod segment, but I'll see.
Get communications online. I must analyze what Vor's Ascaris is doing to your Warframe. This technology is beyond the Grineer. It must be Corpus in origin.
Systems engaging. I suppose this will do. Ordis is grateful. The operator is now connected with other Tenno in the system.
Okay,
The
yeah.
operator can
Can't
now
do
contact
anything
all
with the
black
weapons
market
or anything yet.
scumbags. Contact arms dealers.
Excellent idea, Ordis. Tenno, we need to make contact with a Corpus defector sympathetic to the Tenno cause. They will, of course, require compensation.
You see what Ordis is referring to, operator?
In this case, compensation will not be credits. It will be freedom. I've updated navigation. You will need to break him out of a Grineer gulag.
Well, okay. Operation Freedom. Let's get her done. While this is loading, since you're playing with me, I reckon I could do this right here. There you go.
Sorry, I was killing things trying to level a little bit.
Oh, you're okay. I do want you to try to push to have the first 2 missions done around the same time that I do, so that we can start playing
He's being
together.
held in the prison block on the other side of this
Okay.
factory complex.
I'm pretty much done with the first one. I was just killing it because they keep spawning.
I'm on the second one.
Okay. Well, let me get to the end.
How many Grineer slaves died to build this place?
Just killed it. I'm out of energy. Let's see. See how far I got her leveled.
Darvo is out for himself, but he is sympathetic toward the Tenno. The Grineer must have found out.
The Ascaris is working.
Well, I found something out. You can go ahead and buy some scanners as soon as you get on your orbiter.
I know, but I'm
Don't let
waiting and
Vor
I'm
distract
doing it
you.
in the way that
Focus
they
on the mission.
intend for you
It's
to
our
do
only
it.
hope of figuring out this link
Okay.
with him.
Let's see here. We're getting close. There is a certain way that you want to do these as well. This is what's called a rescue.
This is the prison block. If you can avoid detection by the warden, it may be easier to get
Alright.
Darvo out. Bypass the security so we can enter.
So you're going to go over here. And you're going to go over here. Kind of look and make sure nothing's in here, and it's not. Then you
Search
go in
these
here.
cells for Darvo. He has to be here somewhere.
I owe you for this, Tenno. I will get my entourage to meet us in orbit once we're clear of this mess.
Extraction is ready. Remember, your success here depends on getting Darvo out of there, alive.
Alright, and we're going to run like crazy. Because these guys are super squishy.
The Lotus must be desperate to send you fetching greedy fools from the corpus. Now the Ascaris has burrowed deep enough to give me influence. Shall we see how your shields work?
The Ascaris is letting Vor control your shield. We must figure out how to remove it. Avoid taking damage while I try and block him. Mission complete. The captive has been liberated. You will be rewarded for this, Tenno.
There's that one done.
I see the operator can enable the mod segment now. Ordis will be delighted to show you how to upgrade your arsenal. May I recommend fire? Operator, I've linked the mod segment to your arsenal now. No need to thank me.
Upgrade your Warframe now.
Go to the arsenal to see the weapon upgrade options you have. Isn't it beautiful, operator? The complex web of variables and synergies. Oh, the possibilities are endless! Ordis realizes modding may seem a tad overwhelming, but everything will soon make sense. Install the mod before we can continue.
And let's see, we'll give you a little bit more shield. You're doing all right now, but we'll give you some more shield.
Thanks for helping me out back there. I'm in your debt, and I often pay my debts. I recognize that device. It's a parasitic restraint. We Corpus use something similar to keep our robotics in line. So, to settle my debt, I give you a very expensive blueprint. For free! Because I like you. And well, a lot of my customers don't live long with these grenade dogs chewing up the system. Here, use your foundry to build a countermeasure device from this blueprint. Good luck.
Vor's Ascaris is burrowing into your Warframe. I'm worried it will affect your mind. I can't lose you, Tenno. We must restore the ship's foundry immediately. A nearby ore extraction colony will have the foundry technology you need. I am certain they will share it with you. Its location has been added to your navigation console.
All right, how close are you to having the second one done, honey?
I'm pretty close. I'm almost there.
All right, so we're gonna chill, and we're gonna wait for her. I think that once you get the mod segment done, you can actually join other Tenno, which means that me and her should be able to squat up.
You could join after the first mission, where you get the comms.
That's good to know. See, I didn't know that, so that's good to know. So while we're waiting on her, let me go through this. So if you go to your options, and then you go to controller, we're gonna look here. Not Arcwing, not Railjack. Okay. Social, this is important. So you can always set it for not showing everything. And I'm not interested in trade chat. Not right now, so I'm going to turn that off. I'm not, well, recruiting chat we'll leave on because it's going to come in handy in the next couple days. Questions and answers, I'm not going to have that on because I can answer a lot of these questions. Always turn off inline private messages because what that means is if somebody messages you directly, it's not going to show up in like your squad chat, so you're not going to think that somebody is talking to you. I'm going to enable the profanity filter because I am recording. I'm going to set my scale for the chat up to about 150 because let's be real, they've got some super small text. Oh no, I guess we could leave that on 100 because the text size is different. So we'll make that large so that we can see because I'm blind. I'm going to select compact damage numbers because what that means, instead of it saying 400,000, it will say like 400K, which it leaves it a lot cleaner and you can see things a lot better. Display, you want to kind of leave that as what it is because it kind of knows what it's doing. Field of view, this is important. Crank that up to 90. Don't mess with the upscaling. Now, if you want higher quality, you can do that. I'm going to do that because I like high quality and I'm paying a lot from my computer and I know it can handle it. So there's that. Don't need to mess with that. Okay. So the hold to aim, I'm going to turn that back on because I have noticed that when I go to aim glide, it stays on even after I'm done. That's not good for me.
Okay, just finished the mission, hun.
Okay, I'm almost done.
I gotta adjust mine as well.
All right. So we're going to do ally highlights. Now you'll see later on why. Uh, because they're allies that you put out, and your teammates may think that it is the enemy, and vice versa. Your teammates can put out allies, and you would think they're the enemy. So if you set it up where you highlight your allies, you're not going to have that issue. And I'm going to change the color of that to. We'll set it up as. Why not? We'll do like a pink color. And we will make the intensity on it 51 so that it will show. And I think that's all of them. That's how I've got mine set up. Now, as soon as we finish this, it's going to tell me I have a master available, and I will explain what that is as soon as I get to it. Now that she is done, that means I can hit navigation, and you see up here where it's got my little icon, and then it's got the little globe. I'm going to set that to friends only for now. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go to communication, friends, add friend. What's your name, honey?
Albie_Rose. The A and the R are both capitalized.
Let me know when you've got that accepted.
Accepted.
Cool. All right, let me get you invited to the squad.
Okay.
It's funner together. That's what we like to say. It is funner together. Is it not?
Yes, it is.
All right. Here we
Tenno,
go.
we may have
Hold
a
on.
problem. The colony
Was
is
adjusting
unresponsive.
something
Get to the surface so we can see what's going on.
so I can see the chat. Oh, I'll fix it in a little bit.
Oh, our little baby Tenno ships.
Yeah.
Potato.
Every time.
If you're wondering what I was referring to, if you paid attention to the ship when we were dropping in, the thing looks
I was afraid
like
of
a
this.
giant
The Grenier are here, and I cannot find any signs of living
Like
colonists.
rotten
You
spot.
still
Ooh,
have a
no
job to
road.
do. Find the boundary segment.
It's always good, especially at the start of a mission, if you've got somebody in your squad that is okay with you taking your time and going through and looking for stuff, go ahead and do it.
This was once a prosperous, independent colony, until the Grineer arrived.
Because as you start playing the mission, you may not have time to stop everywhere looking for stuff, so what you can grab from the beginning can sometimes help you immensely.
Tenno, are you there? The signal cannot be boosted any further. Hurry, we're running out of time.
And you can never get enough resources,
Yes,
especially of like salvage and alloy plate and
we went over this already.
yeah.
There's stuff up here too, honey. You was gonna walk right
Yeah.
past it.
No, I came back because I realized.
And see, now I feel good about it. I feel like I went completely through all this. I'm waiting on her, and when she gets
You
down
missed
here,
the room.
how'd I miss a room?
Come back up here.
I don't miss rooms. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what? That didn't open for me. I did. I checked. I
Okay.
promise. When I upload this, you can like play back the video. I'm telling you, I checked it. It didn't open.
Mm-hmm. Something. Now there's some mods that you can get that help farming. Like what is it? Animal Instinct is the one that
Yep.
shows
Animal
where everything's
instinct. There's
at. A
mods
loot
you can,
detector.
mods you can put on certain pets to where they'll open lockers for you.
Yeah. And on pets like fetch or on sentience
Vacuum.
vacuum on your sentinels. Anything open in here?
Oh, now we get to play. Let's see if you can make it there before I reach
Your
the
ship
exit.
is one step closer to completion. Now, there is one more thing you need to do. Eliminate all Grineer and provide justice for the colonists.
Soon the worm will be in your spine, and I will control this warframe of yours. I will purge your doting mother and bring you home.
What you doing back there?
Looting.
Well, we need to get this done. We need to get the first mission done. I
I know,
don't
I'm
worry
coming.
too awful much about resources when we're doing this mission.
I'm coming. I just tend to get carried away with looting. Checking every room.
I mean, it's fine when it's right in front of you, like right here.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Your foundry segment is ready for installation, operator. Will the operator build a cephalon to replace me?
Fill out orders. I'm not going to replace you. The game doesn't give me the option.
Foundry restored. Here, the operator will craft many powerful weapons and tools to exact revenge for dismantling me. To expand your arsenal. Oh no. Operator, our component storage has been looted as well. Typical Corpus. Sure, the blueprint is free, but jack up the components. Operator, we will need resources in order to build the countermeasure blueprint.
Tenno, I just received a very explicit message from your ship, Sevlon. If you're looking for resources, why didn't you just say so? I know just the place, but I demand an apology. My mother is no gymnast.
She would never eat those things.
You can go straight to... Operator, I am sorry.
Wow, you may want want to get a new ship Sevlon when you can afford it? That one seems glitched. I've marked your navigation with a place I know. It's good for resources, if you can stand the cold.
Are they done talking to you now?
Almost. There we go. Yeah.
Now, on this mission, it is imperative. Now, I already know, honey, that you're gonna do it. But anybody who finds this video, it's imperative on this next mission we're going to do. Every resource you can grab will help you because you're about to encounter things you can't even farm yet.
Darvo's intel suggests that this outpost is host to several rich supply caches. Raid the caches and take what you need. This outpost belongs to the Corpus, a secretive but extremely powerful merchant cult known to be working with the Grineer. Darvo will fill you in.
Legions of robots, mindless automatons, freaking lasers. These guys are bad news, but they're also loaded, which is why you're here.
There is more here.
Technically, this is stealing, but don't let that bother you. The Corpus aren't exactly beacons of war forces either. They sell anything to anyone. Don't get me wrong, I like profits. A lot. But I don't sell my wares to the damned Grineer. That's
Did you already
unforgivable.
grab that?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to start waiting on me.
Sorry.
polite thing to do is, well, shit. Polite thing to do is what she's doing, but I didn't see the neurodes over there. But I marked what I found. She, in kind, she marked what she found. So she did the right thing, but I wasn't expecting it. Sorry for my language. I did not mean for that to pop out.
Right before you marked it is when I seen it.
Good work, but you're not done yet.
Hold
Find
up,
the
you
next
gotta get all
cache.
this.
You almost have what you need.
Huh?
We're at the waypoint. You gotta grab all that.
I'm coming. You are always forgetting to open the lockers.
Well, with this mission, I'm only worried about the items that you don't normally get, which is not in those lockers.
Like neurodes.
Well, no, you get neurodes. What you don't get is the circuits and the...
You want me to mark Rubido?
Yeah, you get Rubido. Rubido's all over Earth.
About ferrite.
Ferrite's all over Earth.
Time for extraction. You've got all you came for.
The Ascaris has reached your mind and rendered your lotus mute. You will return to me over your own free will.
Quick potty break. I'll cut it from the video, but I've got to go to the restroom.
Okay.
And if I forget to cut it from the video, people watching this, I'm sorry. I'm not a video editor. I just make them. Okay, move all the fires out of the way here. Scoop my cushion up. Make my back feel good. Okay, I'm back. Bonus, I've got coffee and ibuprofen. Maybe I can get my headache to start going away.
Operator, are you alright?
This part of your journey is over, Tenno. I admire you for your struggle, but now I am part of you.
Lotus, do something. Help the operator.
We Grineer are millions strong, but with a flaw. We are diseased, rotting, sterile. But now we have you.
Operator, do not abandon me again. Build the countermeasure.
I did this for my love, my queens. They will forgive my insubordination when I deliver you to them. Our love will be reborn as we feed on your divine blood. Our children will flourish without disease. And I will die at last, at peace. Father, grandfather. What do you think you're doing? What a waste.
Tenno. Good. You managed to disarm Vor's Ascaris. I thought I lost you. Oh no. The Ascaris had a tampering failsafe. It's burrowed into you and armed itself. We'll need to find Vor before it detonates. Get to navigation. Boarding a Grineer ship to access their personnel records will be the fastest way to find Vor.
Operator, what are you waiting for?
All right.
Ordis
Hey,
assumes
look at
finding
that.
Vor
For the
implies
first time.
violence.
I have made many Warframe accounts, and this is the first time I built that stupid
Hello, operator.
Icarus.
May I suggest you access navigation and save your life?
Er,
For my sake.
And it doesn't have the blueprint
It
stuck there.
doesn't. It doesn't have the blueprint
Yeah.
stuck in the foundry.
It's the first time. Like on all my other accounts, they all still have that blueprint.
All right, are we ready to obtain the Nav segment?
Yeah, I guess.
Let this coffee cool down just a little bit. Take my headache medicine.
You have a headache too.
I had it all day, but I didn't want to complain about it, so you didn't even know.
The systems on this Grineer galleon can be made compatible with your ship. Find and extract a navigation segment.
You have murdered my sons and disgraced me before my queens. But soon, the Ascaris will complete its task and bring you to me.
I ain't worried about that reload mod.
There's some resources down there too.
It'll be alright. You
She
know
can only
me.
mark one thing at a time.
You know me when it comes to these missions, because it's the very first one. I like to go ahead and take care of it.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm just getting stuff as I go. I think that's why it takes me a little longer with missions than it does you. Because I do look everywhere I can for resources.
Okay, those I'll come back to get because those are very important, especially at the start.
Yeah, they're not in abundance like everything else.
I'm not used to having a frame that can actually run. Oh, they're already dead.
Yeah.
Good work. We have what we... Wait. Tenno, coordinates in this nav segment put the galleon on a direct course to a convoy of colonists. You have a choice. You can extract now, or you can disable this galleon and
Save the colonists.
Saving the colonists could jeopardize this mission. I recommend you head straight to extraction, but the choice is yours. The Ascaris failsafe is attacking your systems. Your shield capacity has just been halved.
Why do you do
You're wasting
that?
precious time, Tenno.
I don't know them. They don't matter to me.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
It's gonna force extract me.
Maybe.
So I always save the colonists.
Enemies keep like dropping things up here, so I keep going back to grab it.
The colonist ship has escaped. I admire your noble intentions, Tenno, but you must survive for the future of the system. When you are ready, proceed to the navigation console.
Alright, now.
The detonator is charging up. You need to bring Vor down. He thinks he can capture you again. Don't worry. I will be with you. Let us show him how much you have learned.
So I would go ahead and complete this entire thing. But this video is already an hour and a half long. And even when I cut the restroom break out of it, it's still going to be at least an hour and 20 minutes long. So I'm going to stop it for now. The next video will be us doing the conclusion to Vor's price, and I will explain mastery and its importance. So if you have watched this video, I really do appreciate it. I thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And, hopefully drop a like, and, maybe we'll see you on the next one. Bye.